Here she comes, batting for SmackDown's honor against Naomi.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Make way to the ring. From Kabul, Afghanistan, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Demon, Hannah Harper.
This woman is here to do what needs to be done. With Naomi's guilt almost a certainty in many eyes, tonight's about proving what many of us already suspect.
It's a tough situation, Corey. Innocent until proven guilty, sure. But you can't ignore the strain this has put on everyone.
Check your pulse, because here comes the glow.
And her opponent, from Orlando, Florida,
Naomi has such an unbelievable connection with the WWE Universe.
And they have cheered her on to win the tag titles and the Women's Championship.
But Naomi's not about to rest on her resume. She's looking... Naomi's actions have caused some deep divisions on the SmackDown roster, but there's nothing like a common adversary to bring people together. It might not be pretty, but it's effective.
I don't know, relying on vigilante justice to rebuild unity? Is that really who we are?
Naomi's opponent hopes so, as she tries to be judge, jury, and Naomi's executioner in this one.
Being overtaken here, driven into the corner.
Bang, right in the face. Locking up with one another.
Being driven back and is getting cornered now.
Ow! And they tie up with a collar and elbow. A big shove. What a display of strength here.
Ooh. It looks like Liv Morgan isn't willing to sit this one out.
She's going to show Naomi how it feels to get attacked from behind.
Liv's in the ring.
She's involving herself here.
What could have warranted this?
She goes for the cover.
She gets a quick kick out there.
Not time to expect victory yet.
Uh-oh.
Vicious knee drop.
Naomi showing her instinct.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
You saw that coming. Oh, man.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, man. Inside out. Ooh, jarring European uppercut.
Placing her against the turnbuckle. What a way to get out of that one. Naomi had it turned around.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
She had that scouted.
Massive miscalculation on that one. Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch. Dropping the knee for more punishment.
Just a continuous rush being faced by Naomi.
Yeah, Naomi needs to reassess her strategy.
Counters. Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch. Right, cinched in. This could be it.
Boom. Package driver. Shoulders down. Cover.
see a kick out there.
Setting course to the top turnbuckle. Oh, brace for this impact.
Like a guillotine.
Quick thinking from Naomi.
Naomi, look at the afterglow combination. Oof.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Forearm right to the jaw. She's looking a little drained now.
Yeah, Naomi showing off a little bit of that out-of-this-world athleticism right there.
Just got her bell rung, but she can take it.
Escape that in a hurry.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Rear European uppercut.
Into a backbreaker. Fantastic.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Just a continuous rush being faced by Naomi.
Naomi needs to be resourceful in this situation.
Whip back into the ring.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oof. Double axe handle right on target.
Naomi showing.
Beautiful textbook drop kicks.
Make it twice. The superstar on the move.
Big cross body. Flying possum.
Whoa.
Flying possum. She kicks out with force.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Misses the target.
Got the arm. It's over. It's got to be over.
Complete control here. Has her with nowhere to go. Could be approaching a tap.
Surrender.
Tap out. Tap out.
Here is your winner, the Demon, Hannah Harper.
A tough loss for Naomi tonight, and it certainly doesn't help her case with all the suspicion swirling around her.
Well, this settles it for me, Cole. This might not be a court of law, but Naomi doesn't just look defeated. She looks guilty. Case...
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup. No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This reminds me of when we first became friends. We dominated the neighborhood kids in just about every game there was. Tag, hide and seek, kickball, you name it. Until the Andersons moved in. 5 kids, all super athletic beyond their years. They took over. But you didn't get discouraged. And before you know it, we were beating the Andersons' strong and agile butts.
And the Andersons are Mutiny in this analogy?
Yes. It's why I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take them down.
You're right. We can't let this stop our momentum.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to SmackDown, I only have live event matches lined up.
This live event match is pure fire. You in?
Out here today. All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be the last man hired for your show either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty, Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee's going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle.
Is able to avoid heavy contact.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Kick to the back.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
Incredible.
Two. No, kicks out in time.
I'm surprised he wasn't able to kick out sooner.
Oh, strong impact.
Enziguri finds its mark.
And Coffey is really being knocked around here.
This is where Mark Coffey will be tested.
Oh, he had that scouted. And a Falcon arrow. There's Mark with a counter.
Finally, Coffey's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Coffey trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Boom! Did you hear the impact? He's in a bit of agony now.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Stomping away, and then the knee right into the throat.
Just ruthless.
It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that. Working on the arm. Destructive use of the knee. A blackout now? We're in the middle of a match here.
Oh, looks like this was all planned.
Oh, looks like we're gonna see it.
Sliced bread.
And Coffey is laid out.
Two. No way. No way.
Had to dig deep to break that pin, but can it be done? Oh, looks like we're gonna see it.
Sliced bread.
Close the books. This one is over.
Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, There was only one place I was gonna be, and that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.